all of last night, no lie, could not sleep. Do you know why? Because all we heard all night were gunshots going off. You hear it? Can't sleep. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. That's not my norm. I was tired. So I went to bed. And I thought I was going to get me a nice, peaceful sleep to wake up fresh at 5:45 with these kids in the morning. And for some reason today, I was exhausted. I could not get up. I heard the alarm clock go off and I was still like dead to the world because of these shots, interrupting my peaceful sleep. So how was it?
It was rough. It's APFD. That is an army. This is not the Air Force. I think the mud was what make it tough for us. After the deadlift, I had to do a power throw. We have to throw a 20-pound or 10-pound bar, something like that. Throw from behind, over your head. And then after that, I do the hand release push-up.
Whoa, you hear that?
So yeah, start here on the ground and push up.
Oh yeah, that's a
up, down, out, in, up. I did 36.
But you're good with push-ups, aren't you?
I guess.
Look at them pecs.
What pecs?
You can see the split between your army. Right, I need some money.
Oh, get a job.
I wear the same clothes over and over because I just like comfy clothes. So I need some money.
Get a job, that come.
Really, Rohan? You see how men are? Get a job. But yet they want you to be a stay-at-home mom, but now I need some money. He wants me to go get a job. But don't worry, y'all. I was going to get me a job. And then he can't tell me nothing.
But me have a job, I still can't get nothing more.
Yeah, because your job takes care of the bills in the house. I would never pay for light bulbs or any house fixtures ever again in my life as long as we stay in the military. Let me tell you, so they have this lawn and garden place that they actually give you all the supplies that you technically need for your house. So in the house, our bedroom, 3 of the light bulbs blew. I know my neighbor told me you can always just go and pick them up. So I said, really? So when I came to the place, they're like, yeah, what else do you need? Have you been changing the filter in your AC? And I'm like, I'm supposed to change the filter in my AC? I'm like, I haven't changed that since I got there. The gentleman was like, when did you get here? I said, August. He's like, oh no, you're supposed to change that every single month. I'm like, my bad. So he gives me 2. Then he said, do you need any blinds? I'm like, what blinds? He's like, the blinds in your room. Do you need any blinds? I'm like, well, he's like, did any of them fall out? I said, yeah, 2 fell out. He's like, well, good. Do you still have them? I said, yes, I still have them. So he gave me, y'all, a lovely handy dandy like blind protector that you put on it so that you can save the blinds, because he said when you leave they charge you $10 per blind. Good to know. So now y'all know. Y'all need any blind fixtures, anything you need, come to the lawn and garden in Fort Hood. I do without. Oh. Toya, aka my Trinity Queen. I can't say I do without turning up with you. Time to get ready for my bachelorette turn up in full effect. Miami here. Oh my gosh, it's in Miami. Oh my gosh. That is too cute. Y'all, that just made my day. Like, you guys already knew like I was, you know, having a rough last week. And this week, like, I've just been getting so much goodies that people don't even know how it's just helping me, That is just so, oh my goodness, Kyra, my girl, you already know Sammy about to turn up for your thing. You already know. Yo, this is a perfect card. Like, that's just a sweet. Let me call this girl now and tell her thank you, yeah? So today is an exciting day. Today I actually have an interview for a position at one of the hospitals here, which I'm super stoked about. Because you guys already know for the past week or so, I've been a little bit down or whatever. And it could be a tell sign that it's time for me to get back to work. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a story while I get myself ready for the interview that's supposed to be happening in the next 45 minutes. I'm not a big makeup person, to be honest with you. But you got to at least try to look spiffy, don't you? On Wednesday, I sat down and said to myself, you know what, Latoya? We're going to go on look and see what positions are out there and available so we can start moving on. I got a text message early that morning from a recruiter. She wanted to know if I was still interested in it and they wanted to set up an interview. I did reply to her kindly saying, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to apply for the position. I actually am looking for positions here closer to Fort Hood. And she was like, well, have you started applying? I'm like, no, I'm actually in the process right now. She said, I'm going to go ahead and forward your information to the recruiter in Temple. So I said, okay, cool. That would be greatly appreciated. Sends me a text message back and says, oh, by the way, the person emailed you and you need to reply. Because this interview is at home, I mean, really, do I really need to get that spiffy? Are they really going to see my va-va-voom? Probably not. But I was making an effort. Whoever invented magnetic eyelashes, bomb.com. I do not know how to do eyelashes, like the fake ones, but these magnetic eyelashes, heaven sent, no lie. So when I go and check my email now, I saw a lovely email from the gentleman, and he wanted to have a conversation about my interests. So we set up a time for the same day at 10:30. So he calls, we have a conversation, he asks what am I into, what I want to do. And so I personally enjoy floating. He said, oh, you actually be a perfect fit for the float pool. I am actually in charge of the step down ICUs and the progressive care units. But I'll send over your information to the recruiter that's over the float pool. And if she doesn't reply to you in 24 hours, give me a call back. And if it doesn't work out with the float pool, you can always give me a call back. I said, okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. So by the time I send the lady my information with my resume, I went and checked my junk mail, and I saw that she had emailed wanting to set up a conversation as well. Magnets, y'all. Look at this. This is all I do. Bada beam, bada boom. So we set up an appointment for the next day for the inauguration day. How cool is that? She asked me a couple of questions, like if she was to ask my managers, what would they say were my top 3 strengths? And that threw me for a loop. I'm like, what? And I just replied to her and I said, honestly, 1, I'm highly bubbly. As y'all can sense, my energy, I am excessively bubbly. 2, it would be my leadership style. I'm kind of more of a chill kind of person. I like to bring everybody up with me instead of leaving people behind. And if you don't know something, I actually enjoy teaching. And then the last thing is I'm actually quite honest. Y'all, I cannot lie. Cannot lie to save my life. And Rohan also knows that. Like, I'm a terrible liar. So those are definitely my top 3 strengths, I can say. I do not know how people do these get ready with me videos. Yo, talking and getting things done at the same time. It is not easy. Like, I keep looking at the time like, oh my goodness, I hope I'm not late. Look, it's already 10:30. And I actually wanted to be sitting down at the computer or have it set up in the next 15 minutes. So let's see if we can speed ramp this. It's one thing I can't tolerate with gray hairs. Gray hairs don't seem to want to cooperate. They want to do their own thing. They want to have individuality. When at sometimes gray hair, we don't need individuality. We need you to just cooperate and lay down like everybody else lays down. Ugh. See the wayward gray hair? wayward. It doesn't want to lay flat. You know, I guess we're just going to let it do its thing, right? Do its thing. Y'all think I'm interview ready? I think this should be okay, right? Not too much. Just a little something, something. A little something, something. All right. 10 minutes to spare, y'all. 10 minutes to spare. Let's start getting this set up. I'm getting actually really nervous. I'm starting to feel the butterflies in my stomach. All right, you guys, it's about to start. So nervous, so nervous. All right, guys, I got 5 minutes left and I'm in the lobby waiting for them to come in. So stomach is out of whack. My stomach is so naughty right now. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, I had to turn this on right away after you feel the little hype and the emotions. The interview went phenomenal. It was so good. So crossing fingers, hope it all goes well. It seems like it will because they're like not if we onboard you, but when we onboard you. So it was a good interview. It's obviously for a float position because I love to float, and the hospital definitely seems like a match for me. It's going to be what works best for me and my learning abilities and how I want to grow in my own nursing career. So we'll keep you posted. We'll see what happens. What I've learned from this week is the importance of seriously having a positive outlook on things. Because I changed my mindset and I did not let myself stay in that gloom, I was able to see things clearer. The Bible even says, whatsoever you thinketh, so shall it be. If you think negative, negative will come. You think positive, positive will come. And the reality is, everything lines up in its time. It may not be your time, but what are you doing to prepare yourself for that time? I want to encourage you guys to think positive. It's beneficial for you, for your mental health, for your being, for the people around you. And enjoy whatever stage you are in life because there's something else coming for you. I remember when I was a stay-at-home mom. I was a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, and I mean, I was so depressed at that point because it's not what I saw for myself in my life. But when I look back at it, I appreciate it. It has made me the mother that I am. Me and my kids have bonded so much, and you guys can see, but I made them into who I wanted them to be. I put in what I wanted to put into them. You understand? So despite me being depressed, I had to man up and do what I need to do to raise my kids, and I did. So now I can focus on my passions in life. Many times our dreams and desire are just on a hold. They're just on pause. They're just on a pause. But now we need to press the play button and continue on the story. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm continuing to press that play button. Yes, it may be paused now, but it won't be paused forever. Guys, positive energy, positive vibes. See where you want yourself in life. Envision it. Pray about it. And let God take you there. Let him take you there. Okay? Latoya, it's out, and we'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys like this because this is not my normal shindig. But I wanted to be transparent with you guys. I wanted to be honest with you guys. You understand that, yes, even I have my moments. I have my depressed moments just the same, and I too need to get my mind right and change it. So, love you.